Treasure Seeker. And we're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to do today, so I figured I'd take the camera and take you guys with me and show you what it is that I do during the course of the day. Today's Friday. Friday's a good estate sale day, tag sale day. We'll hit a couple of those. Our first stop is to get rid of all the stuff back here. A lot of this back here came from a computer repair shop. They gave me a dozen or so computers and I tore them apart. So I got scrap back here. None of them work, so just turn it into scrap. The motherboards and the CPU chips that I took out of there are on eBay, and that auction ends today. The motherboards, we have a bid of $95, and the CPU chips, we have a bid of $40. So if it's anything different, I'll give you an update at the end of the day. Other than that, we've got a couple of TVs we're scheduled to pick up, and we're working the Wanets and Craigslist to see what else we can pick up. And we've got, I think there's 3 or 4 estate sales we're going to stop by. We're not going to be there first thing on the estate sales, but you never know. I picked up some good stuff even at the end of the day. So see you after the scrapyard. Hi guys. Just got done with the scrapyard, and receipt right here. Basically, I got $58, and I'm kind of looking at it and comparing it with my normal scrapyard up in Waterbury, and I probably up there would have gotten about $25–30 more, believe it or not. So Albert Brothers in Waterbury so far seems to be the best one in this area for scrap. And if you guys are in the area, I live in Western Connecticut, southeastern New York. If you know a better scrapyard, let me know. So I'm always looking for better prices. But as I said, got $58. It's enough for gas, a little bit extra for picking, and on my way now to go pick up a couple of TVs, and we'll talk to you after that. Flexibility is the name of the game today. I talked to the lady who was going to give me those 2 TVs, and she's caught in a meeting. So we're going to have to push that off to a little bit later. So we're heading to our first estate sale for the day. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So anything that's obviously really good is probably gone. But you know, like I said, I've found stuff at estate sales the last hour of the estate sale. So we're almost there, and matter of fact, it's right up the street here. So I'll talk to you after we're done there. Alright guys, all done with that estate sale, and obviously it was already picked over pretty good, but I did pick up a couple of things, some small screwdrivers, a nice little tool, and I made a good contact, and that's what it's all about. This guy does estate sales, and this guy who he's doing the estate sale for was a woodworker, had tons of tools, tons of steel, heavy metal, and some of it got sold this morning, and I gave him my card. He's going to give me a call when all is done and see what else they have left, and we'll either pick it and sell it or pick it and scrap it. That's what we do. Alright, so heading back towards Norwalk now, where the TVs are, and hopefully we can get that, and we got some more estate sales to go, so see you after the next one. Okay, got some more stuff at that estate sale. Not much for resale. I had a small little portable vise and a little alligator clip wire to ground out some capacitors, so when I'm taking TVs apart I don't blow myself up, right? So that's that. I'm still waiting to try to get that TV. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Just got an email or a text message from them So, oh, I did get a little bit of gold out of that estate sale too, and the little necklace that I picked up for 50 cents. It was with a bunch of costume jewelry, but it says 24K on it. So, doesn't look like I'm gonna get the TVs. So I'm gonna head back towards home. On the way is one of my favorite gold buyers, and we'll get rid of the necklace and see what we get. See you after that. Okay, we just sold it was a gold necklace, and actually it was a sterling earring as well. And I bought it actually with the other tools a lot. In actuality, I paid about $1 for those items, and I just got a check for $57, so that's a pretty good profit margin. So it's $57 there, $58 there, and we'll see what we sold with the motherboards and the chips. So we'll do a kind of a summary in a few minutes and see what I made today. See you then. Well, that's the end of the day. Didn't do too bad. Really, by the time I started loading the car, the time I actually got back, I was really only going about 4 or 5 hours. And the scrap run was $58 and change. The gold and silver was $57 and change. We had sold the motherboards, and I'll show you those in a second, for $95. The CPU chips for $40. Got some extra tools. Total cost with gas, and not mentioning the tools, I'm not reselling those. So for here, the total cost is about $1 plus $10 in gas, $12 in gas. Made $251 in about 4 or 5 hours. Not too bad. Now, of course, there's this scrap in the motherboards. There's probably a day's worth of work in that as well. So for about a day and a half's worth of work, $251, I can live with that. Let me show you the motherboards that we sold. Alright, these are motherboards that came out of, let's see, it was a total of 23 computer towers and 6 laptops, and it sold for $95 at auction. And this right here, this is our box of CPU chips and memory cards. That box sold for $40 today, so it's not too bad. And like I said, it's out of about 23 computers. And there's my new toy. Actually, it's a portable vise. It's so small I consider that a portable vise. And I'm just kind of toying with it in one of my new wrenches / hammer. And it's got a pretty brutal looking head there. So. Alright, well that's it, guys. Made $250 today. That's not an unusual day, not a bad day. And I got some new toys to play with, so that's good all around. So there are some things that we do and I do that we're going to take you along in the future to show you some extra ways to make money, because that's what it's all about. Treasures in the U.S. is money, and whatever treasures we find that we don't like to keep, like these things, we need to sell them. We sell them for good money. So that's what we do. Till next time, always remember, keep your eyes open and your head on a swivel, and you too can make money doing this. Alright guys, I wanted to share with you an incident that happened about yeah, I guess it was about a week ago now. We have a guy who I got a whole bunch of computer towers from. He does actually computer repair work, but he had a TV as well, a Samsung, and he had it because he was trying to repair it. He replaced the lamp bonnet, the color wheel, and the ballast, which is a little board in it, and hoping that would fix it. It didn't. It turned out to be a circuit board that he couldn't get the schematics for, because this kind of guy who could repair the circuit board. So he didn't want to pay the money for the board. He gave me the TV. It's a 50-inch Samsung. It doesn't work, but the lamp, the color wheel, and the ballast are brand new. Alright, the lamp is now on eBay, and you could see it on the eBay channel, or you can go to T&D Pickers Challenge, which is on Some Like It Used YouTube channel, because that lamp is actually on the challenge to try to sell that on eBay, and it'll show you a little bit. It's got a short video of how I got the lamp, the TV, and what the TV looks like in the lamp and stuff. But I just wanted to share that with you because, like the Redneck Picker says, keep your head on a swivel. And I'm telling you, folks, that's how I found this. I was not expecting to find something other than computers that I could scrap, and maybe one that was good enough to sell. But he was pulling a hard drive, so I wasn't even expecting that. And with a lamp that has never had any electricity going through it. I have the light engine out with the other two parts. You know, they're on Craigslist at this point. I had somebody actually already interested in it. So, you know, you never know what you're going to find. Just wanted to share that picker story with you. And that's going to be a new feature on my videos. A story. I was told once I'm a good storyteller, or I have a storyteller personality. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell you little stories about where I find the picks. Try to find the best picks to explain to you, and kind of share. So until then, guys, see you.